How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Patapon 2. I forgot which Patapon it was. Patapon 3, Patapon 1, Patapon 4, I don't know. There's no 4. There's only 3 Patapon games. I don't even think there's any like spin-offs. I never heard of any. There's no phone game, not anything like that. Even Loco Roco has like 5 games at least. There's Loco Roco 1, 2, Midnight Carnival. There's also like Corocero or something like that. I played the Corocero one and it's not really good. It's on PS3 and it sucks. But I don't even know how the fuck I got that game. Did I get it from PS Plus? Did I get it for free? Was it a free game? Either way, it sucks. It's not really worth looking at. I love the pig guy. You can see the pig kind of peeking over his mask. I think I picked the wrong boss fight by accident. And he has an evil looking sight that you could actually unlock in Patapon 1. You know what sucks? Patapon 2 has a feature where you can, if you have a save file from Patapon 1, you get some of the items from your previous game in this game. But when I was recording Patapon 2, I kinda got rid of my save files from Patapon. I got rid of my save files from Patapon 1 already. But I didn't know I can bring them back. So if Patapon 3 ever gets remastered and has a feature that, you know, allows you to bring back items from 1 and 2, I'm gonna bring back my save files from 1 and 2 and reuse them. Look guys, it's the default worm. I don't think we fought the default one yet, have we? I don't think we did. I think we only fought the green one, which is the tougher version of it. Also, we get to see what the bird guy is like. That's kind of neat. We also have a wizard on our team. What's the wizard doing? I don't really see what's the point of the bird Patapon doing a jump. He's already in the fucking air. How would the bird Patapons work in that ice level where there was a rooftop over our head? Would they fly over the rooftop? That'd be awful. Or would they actually get squeezed into the hallway? Because then, if that was the case, they could still deal damage. Why the fuck is that Patapon not fucking jumping away from the fire? He's just doing charge attacks. And you might be weirded out, like, why is he not doing the things I tell him to? Well, because that's supposed to simulate multiplayer, where everybody's doing their own inputs, and everybody's kind of doing their own thing. So, when I want to do dodges and jump around, the other Patapon in my team doesn't exactly want to do that, and he actually wants to charge attacks and keep attacking the worm. And it's kind of cool that we have 2 Patapons on our team, because sometimes if the bot, the other Patapon who's controlled by AI, manages to pull a perfect rhythm, which I guess in his case is just a RNG random chance, we get invincibility, so it's kind of fucking awesome, to be honest. I was talking about Lupin last episode. And you know, when I first learned about Lupin back in 2019, when I saw the first trailer for Lupin the First, and I was like, what the fuck is this franchise? I want to fucking, like, learn about it and get into it. It's fucking awesome. And I was right, it is fucking awesome. I love Lupin. But I started, like, going back and seeing how much shit is there to catch up with, and there's a lot. There's, like, over 40 fucking movies, I think. And there's, you know, 5 seasons, of which the second season is 100 episodes long, so there's a lot of shit to watch. But I kind of saw it as, that's cool, I get more stuff to watch, that's awesome. Why would I complain about having a lot of things to watch? So, I first started by, actually the first Lupin the Third movie I watched was Castle of Cagliostro, which I guess you would say is a pretty good first movie to watch. But I watched it on like a shitty website, because I had a hard time finding it. Later I found it again. I even found the like dubbed version and not dubbed version, so I watched both. Oh yeah, that's another Lupin the Third movie I rewatched. Castle of Cagliostro. So I watched the dubbed version and the non-dubbed version. David Hayter does the voice of Lupin in the dubbed version. No, the guy who does Solid Snake. That's before he did Solid Snake. I guess Solid Snake is a lot like Lupin. So for some reason, like when I was watching the live action movies and then talking about them in my Let's Play, then I check my Twitter feed, and other people are talking about these live action movies, and I'm like, how the fuck is it such a coincidence, right? And I remember when I first started researching Lupin the Third, I heard that the live action movies kind of suck, and I was like, well, I'm probably not gonna watch those. I don't really care if they suck. Well, I watched them and I liked the first one, not so much the second one, but the first one, in my opinion, was really funny and I really liked it. It didn't suck, in my opinion. Why did I do that? I should have fucking jumped. We're running out of time. I don't think we're gonna defeat the worm. I don't think I deal enough damage, or the worm just doesn't want to come over here. Well, now there was no point in jumping. Actually, I guess there was. I fell over. I don't know, maybe I didn't look at the timer when I was playing this. I was paying attention to the fucking worm. Didn't realize that I'm running out of time. Maybe we can kill it in the last 2 seconds. Nah, I failed it. Whatever. Unlike last episode where I failed, I think, every fucking mission I attempted. Because I suck so fucking bad. And this mission, at least, I failed because I ran out of time. Is this episode seriously 40 minutes long just because I fail every fucking mission I attempt by running out of time? Oh look, I'm going back to my fucking Robopon? Cannot be. Why would I do that? Why would I do such an insane fucking thing? Is it because we already have a Patapon on my team? I have a fucking green glove. Mismatched gloves. I couldn't fucking find a pair, so I just put on 2 different gloves on. Yeah, and some of the other movies, I'm pretty confident I watched all of them. Because yesterday I watched Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan. Actually, I take it back. The first movie is called Lupin the First versus Detective Conan, and I think that movie is from the 90s? I'm not sure about the year, to be honest. And there's also a sequel to it from 2013 called Lupin the Third versus Conan. And it's a sequel, which at first I thought, like, sure, it's a sequel to that first movie, but it doesn't really have like the events of the... Oh Jesus Christ, is my Robopon actually good? And I just forgot how fucking insanely good he is? Look how much damage this motherfucker's dealing. I forgot what the fuck the Robopon thing was. Guys, this is starting to make me really concerned about the decision I made over this Let's Play. Why did I change my Patapon back to Tatapon instead of keeping the Robopon one? Look how much damage he just fucking dealt to that motherfucker. We don't really need attacking right now, Roro. Let's fucking carry the egg. Yeah, and this movie, I watched it in some shitty quality with some really small subtitles, so... And also, this movie is kind of longer than the usual Lupin the Third movies. It's almost 2 hours long, and because you have to follow the Lupin and his friends, and also Detective Conan and all of his friends, which he has way more of. Not to mention, I'm not familiar with Detective Conan, and I don't really intend to get into his franchise, because it doesn't look all that cool. But look how fucking insanely easy that was. Jesus Christ, the Robopon's fucking overpowered. He fucked him up in like a minute. Well, before I couldn't even weaken him in like 4 minutes. Because my Tatapon, instead of fighting, he just kept defending. Fucking crazy, Jesus Christ. I'm the main fucking damage dealer. I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, so in this movie, there's like it's a bunch of fucking plot. It starts off with like some guy named Kid. I don't even know what the fuck he was trying to do, but there was like a bunch of police involved. And they talk about how he uses a gun that shoots cards. But then he uses a real gun, and the police officer who tried to apprehend him is like, what? He used a real gun? That's impossible. But then, you know, you find out that it was actually Lupin dressed as this kid character. I don't know who the fuck this kid character is, but he seems like a pretty big deal. Except that he doesn't come up later at all. Like, I figured, okay, so if it was Lupin who cosplayed as him, I mean, dressed up as him, will the real kid make an appearance and be upset about Lupin pretending to be him? But he never did. That kind of served as setup for, I guess, Detective Conan to gain interest and like think that, oh, perhaps it's Lupin. Maybe Lupin's back and shit like that. And I think there's something going on with how there's this guy named Emilio, and he's like I fucking missed it, nice. Unless I missed it on purpose. Because if you miss the last digit... See, I got a pumpkin. Perhaps this is what I wanted. Perhaps if I didn't miss the last digit input, whatever, I would... Oh, what the fuck's that? I wouldn't really get anything good. I would just get like a mask or another NPC for my team, which I don't really need, since my team is already... This is the last episode where I go to the Patagate. Next episode we're gonna finish the game. So... maybe this episode's long because I'm gonna do the mini games. Maybe I'm gonna do more fights than just 2. Like I did this whole Let's Play where I did 2 missions per episode. Yeah, and Emilio is going to give a concert in Japan. And Conan and his dad... Also, Conan is like a teenager who's cursed to be stuck in a body of a little kid. And he's also like a master detective. And that's as much as I gathered. And he lives with his like... I think they're just his family, I don't fucking know. But he has a dad who's extremely... I like his character. I'll just say that. He's really cool, I like him. I really liked him in the first Lupin vs. Conan movie. And in this movie he's a little bit less in it. I think if... Perhaps between these 2 movies in the Detective Conan universe, they just added a lot more characters, and now that's why this movie had so many fucking Conan characters compared to how many Lupin the Third characters appeared in it. Look, it's the default crab that we never fought, even though we fought the fucking tougher version of it multiple times. You know, compared to that red variant of this crab, this orange one looks like a bitch. He looks nowhere near as scary as the red one. He looks fucking shitty, to be honest. It's like a washed out version of him. Ah, man. Even though I'm fucking hating what I'm seeing about Grand Theft Auto Trilogy so far, I'm kind of excited to be playing it today. Well, technically it's tomorrow, but it's like after midnight. So, you know, I'm not gonna record it after midnight, so you can expect an episode to come out tomorrow. Probably I'll sit down and record a bunch of shit. I think tomorrow's holiday, so I guess I can record. Unless I'll be busy doing some bullshit. We'll see. Yeah, and there's also something going on about how Lupin stole like a gemstone. I really like how there's the police characters of Detective Conan. There's also like an inspector who kind of looks like Zenigata except fat, which I thought was pretty cool. And everybody already knows Zenigata, and they all know how big of a deal he is. It's just kind of funny to see, because usually in Lupin, Zenigata's the most slapsticky character and the one that's the butt of the most jokes, and he got killed twice in a row with that shit. Should have fucking jumped, you moron. This Patapon's stupid, not doing anything. He just fucking keep getting killed. Having trouble with my inputs. Can't fucking get my Robopon to obliterate. Is he gonna get... I thought he was fucking gonna get caught 3 times in a row. Right after he came back. And they go to a vault, and Zenigata actually gets assistance from some of the Dr. Conan Detective Conan characters. Who, I don't know what the fuck their names were, to be honest. I got a bit confused. Everything on the part of Detective Conan really got me confused. That wasn't my fault. One of the NPCs had to fuck up our fever. And now the bird got fucking killed. Guys, this is a default version of the crab I killed multiple times, and like I have a hard time killing the default version of it. Because you guys fucking suck to fucking do the correct inputs. It's not my fucking fault these fuckers aren't fucking dodging. Look, he died again. It's just me and the wizard, and the wizard's only alive because he's in the back, and none of the attacks reach him. He's not even doing anything. What is he doing with that stupid fucking spell? It just makes like a bunch of sparkly shit around me. Is he actually doing something useful? Swear to God, if the bear's gonna die again. Nice. Every time a hero dies and they come back, they get less health, and they become weaker. I think that's the case. If only I could pull up a there we go. Is it time to obliterate? So how much damage the Patapon dealt? That's like 800 damage. It would be pretty impressive if it wasn't for the fact that I just dealt more than 800 damage over 2 seconds. Wish I could keep up this for a little bit easier. I wonder if there's like a hacked version of Patapon where you don't have to do the input yourself, you just like choose which input to do next and it just automatically does that. That'd be kinda interesting to play Patapon like that without actually having to focus about the rhythm. It probably would be too fucking easy. Like what's the point of playing Patapon like that? It's fucking stupid. Yeah, and the fuck else happened? There was some kind of a deal, and the reason Lupin stole all that shit was because Fujiko got kidnapped by like a Italian gangster. He's the main villain of this whole movie. Even though I'm kind of like confused later as to what the fuck his deal even was. Like, why did he do all that? I think it was because he fucking secretly wasn't an Italian gangster. He was like somebody else, and he just fucking pretended to be. So he could actually, see, if only I managed to get a perfect fucking input again, I'd probably obliterate that fucking crab. Where you couldn't even fucking see what was left of him. But yeah, that's what he does, and then it turns out Fujiko's again being a bitch, and he betrays everybody. She betrays everybody, including the gangster and Lupin. I wish this timer wouldn't fucking start immediately as the mission starts, but like it would start alongside when I start. I like how everybody has a blue mask except the Patapon. Patapon has like a saber on his mask. I wonder what that means. Probably that he's a bitch-ass motherfucker who wants to act all tough. Throw a rock at him. Nice. Do the perfect input, come on. We got a Patapon whose sole purpose is to make us immortal, and I'm gonna deal a fuck ton of damage now. Unless this guy's gonna walk away. I fucking knew I would get interrupted. Hold on. Ah, shit, now the fucking commentary is gonna be all fucked up because I had to leave. Again. And the fucking video recording froze for a fucking second. Oh my fucking god. It's fucking pissing me off. Hold on, so the video lagged for a second. As I turn on the recording for my commentary. So that means I gotta cut a bit of the commentary out. Or, well, I don't know what the fuck I gotta do. I gotta fucking stop making Let's Play videos. That's what I gotta do. Gotta fucking jump on a bridge. The fuck I was talking about before I got fucking interrupted and I got to leave? I don't know. Fucking, I know I was talking about Lupin versus Conan, but what the fuck part I left on? I think it's the part where... God fucking damn it. Ah, it fucking happened again. God damn it, what the fuck I was talking about? This fucking commentary is fucking gone to shit. It's fucking delayed. This fucking media player I'm using to fucking play the fucking video is fucking freezing whenever I'm fucking unpausing it. causing me to fucking do the commentary too fucking late. Ah, fucking god. So fucking shit. Pissing me off. I hope I don't get interrupted again. I'm fighting the crab. Okay. I'm caught up now. I'm fighting a crab. He's proven to be a tough adversary. I can't fucking seem to defeat him. He's not fucking tough. It's just my team's a bunch of fucking morons who fucking constantly get in their fucking way of his fucking attacks instead of dodging them like I am. And I can't fucking pull off my Robopon special where he would obliterate that fucking crab in 1 second. I wonder if I used the Robopon for the last episode. I gotta check who I actually... Did I change my setup for the last episode? I checked it before and I said I didn't, but... Maybe I changed something very slightly and I didn't notice. I was talking about the fucking movie. I keep being interrupted by everybody I can fucking think of. Keep fucking calling me and do fucking shit for them. The fuck I was saying, the fuck I left on. Meanwhile, I was doing some other stuff. I was like waiting for something and I checked my fucking Twitter and I saw more footage of the definitive edition, quote unquote, Grand Theft Auto remaster. My fucking god. Why do people call this good looking? This looks like fucking utter trash. This looks like a fucking... like some kind of a pirated version you'd get off of some Russian fucking website for your phone. With a bunch of pre-installed enhanced graphic mods. You know, these kind of like bootleg GTAs you get off of like fucking sketchy Russian website where you download an APK file and you download it for your fucking phone, you get a bunch of viruses and shit. But at least you got a Vice City with a fucking texture pack, making the game all fucking ugly and shit. I saw Vice City specifically and the shooting system in it. It's like they took GTA 4's shooting, or San Andreas maybe, and just fucking shoved it into Vice City. It looks fucking horrible. I think I'd rather fucking play the original where Tommy had to fucking stop dead in his track just to aim at anybody. But at least that's how the game was made to fucking work. I defeated the crowd. I'm proud of myself. I'm like have such mixed feelings because I'm keep going from being hyped for the game and looking at screenshots and going like, this looks really good, yeah. To going, this looks like utter fucking trash. I fucking hate that I already wasted my fucking hard-earned money on this bullshit. I hate this. I fucking hate it. It looks fucking horrible. And I fucking hate Rockstar. That's it. I used to love him. I used to call him my favorite video game developer. I'm not ever gonna call anybody my favorite video game developer. They all fucking suck. And if they don't suck now, they're gonna fucking suck. Rockstar of the past might have been my favorite video game developer. Or Rockstar of the present ain't. Yeah, I can't seriously think of anybody, any video game developer who I genuinely still fucking like because I'm pretty sure they're gonna fuck up their reputation sometime soon. Like CD Projekt Red, well they kinda fucked it up with Cyberpunk. Sega, they were recently talking about including NFTs in their games and there was some messed up shit with the Lost Judgment release where some of the stuff is supposed to come as DLC later. So that sounds fucking great. I think I'm gonna start pirating all the fucking games I play, especially on PC. I'm not gonna fucking pay anybody money, fuck this shit. On console it's a bit harder to pull off because I kinda need to pay money. Unless I get a hacked console, but I don't have a hacked console. I used to have a hacked PS2. I was talking about this fucking loop on the third movie. Why is this episode still so long? What the fuck did I do in it? Did I do more fucking fights? I don't know. Did it really took me this long to beat all the minigames? Perhaps. Fucking I don't know. There's a lot of minigames I haven't shown you. I was saying something stupid. No, I guess I am going to Patagate again. That's fucking weird. Why did I do that? Huh. I don't know. Some crazy shit happens. The fucking Eurobeat Italian pop star tries to kill himself. I forgot why he tried to do that. I think he was just feeling really bad about everybody else involved in his life and how hard it is to keep him that popular pop star. And he wanted to kill himself because of it, and like some two girls that we followed saved him. Shit like that. Detective Conan kept following Jigen around because last movie where he was following Jigen around, he keeps calling Jigen his dad. Or maybe the reason why I did it is I knew I was approaching the end and I still wanted to show you all the bosses that are unique to Patagate because you don't really fight them in the main game. Look how much time they give us for this mission. I wonder what it's about. What are we gonna fight? Oh, Carmen. Okay. I know, remember when we fought like a unique version of the final boss? Remember the final boss of Patapon 1, which is like this devil thing? Well, in this game we already fought it, except it was like an alternative version of that devil guy. Well, if we use an egg, we can actually fight the version from Patapon 1 again. So that's kinda cool. Kinda like with the worm and the crab that we just did. I hope I don't lose the footage of this episode, because that crab we fought might have been that crab that I failed to capture me fighting in the first Let's Play. I mean, the Let's Play Patapon 1. And my guys are already getting fucked up. I only begun this fucking level and they're already losing. Especially that stupid fucking Patapon guy. He's keep walking into every fucking attack. He's already dead, what a moron. Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking mad right now. Why does the bird keep getting knocked the fuck down? What the fuck is that about? And I hate it because these fucking hero Patapons are equipped with such good items and shit. But then they fucking died and like he went to sleep, he won't even use the fucking song, the dance song to bring himself back. What a dumbass, goddamn. I don't have anybody who like goes forward and would like obliterate these enemies. I gotta walk into their fucking line of attack and everybody just gets fucked up. Sucks. Yeah, and Jigen tries to like antagonize Dr. Conan. Dr. Conan. Why am I keep saying Doctor? Detective Conan. But Detective Conan doesn't give a fuck, and I guess he knows Jigen won't fucking kill him because Jigen's a nice guy deep down. And then they go to like this deal. This movie's pretty long. I skipped over a lot of shit that happened in between that I just kind of forgot what the fuck it was about. For example, there's a scene where some of the Detective Conan friends, who were also little kids and are also aspiring detectives, I guess, they went on their own investigation and they found Lupin's hideout, actually. And they met Goemon in it. And they gave him tea that was supposed to put him to sleep so they could kidnap Goemon. But then Goemon made them the tea and they end up fucking falling to sleep. And then Fujiko end up coming over and she ended up delivering the kids back to their home. And then she like kidnapped like a little girl who I also think is supposed to be an adult stuck in a kid's body. Because that's how they treat her, at least. That's how Fujiko acts, like she's like an adult. And she later drives a bike, even though I don't think with such fucking short legs you would fucking be able to drive a bike, but whatever. And fucking, they go to like an airport, where there's like a drug deal the deal going on between the main bad guy and like a secondary main bad guy who I don't fucking know who the fuck he was. He appeared in the scene with the Italian pop star, so I think he's like a sponsor or someone like that. And I guess he's one of the bad guys. And he wanted to have the jewel that Lupin stole at the beginning of the movie in exchange for whatever the fuck. He literally gives him like a keyboard, but then he like talks about like, oh, this is no ordinary keyboard, and I don't remember what the fuck they said that made this keyboard non-ordinary. Something weird about it. And fucking the deal gets stopped by Lupin. Lupin shows up, and then FBI shows up, and even more fucking characters get introduced. I'm assuming from Detective Conan, not Lupin. Thank God Lupin doesn't introduce new characters that actually stay. Imagine if Rebecca stayed for like part 5 and she just became like a permanent member of Lupin's team. She just became Lupin's wife and that's it. Lupin's married, he has a wife now. I think they did get divorced at the end of season 4. Whatever. Doing the Grand Theft Auto trilogy Let's Play gives me an opportunity to watch a bunch of gangster movies because at least they will be relevant to what the fuck I'm playing. Not that Lupin is very relevant to Patapon. I guess they're both Japanese. It's the only connection I can make. Yeah, and then the bad guy actually. So FBI shows up, they wanna fucking arrest Lupin and the bad guy, but then the bad guy takes Conan hostage, and they go on a plane, and the other bad guy comes with him, and then Lupin, Fujiko, and fucking chase after the plane, Ballad of Gay Tony style, and they try to blow up the plane, but Detective Conan's on the plane, so they don't blow it up, they jump on top, on the plane, as it's taken off. It's a pretty cool sequence, the finale on the plane. Like, for example, there's a scene where the secondary bad guy, I don't know who the fuck he was, he pulls out a minigun and starts shooting like a moron, and he actually ends up shooting and wounding the other bad guy, causing him to die. And he also shoots a hole in the plane that sucks him out, and I guess he dies. While Lupin and fucking Detective Conan try to land the plane and not fucking kill themselves. It just fucking sucks. Let's do a different level. Why the fuck do you want to see me fight more Carmen? Have we not done enough of that shit in this fucking Let's Play already? Am I gonna make a stew? I already did that. Oh, we haven't used the blacksmith. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. What the fuck now? Play Deathloop? Fuck you. I ain't fucking playing Deathloop. I don't give a shit about Deathloop. If you fucking give me Deathloop, I'll be more than delighted to play it, but I don't fucking care. Well, guys, we're gonna do the Blacksmith minigame. Perhaps we're gonna get a unique item out of it. This minigame is probably the hardest to do. The reason for it, in my opinion, is that the rhythm you have to keep is just kinda hard. See? I think you can kind of clue yourself in with the expression that the anvil makes. He kind of starts to smile. But yeah, it's probably the hardest minigame to do. But if you pull it off perfectly, you get a fucking legendary item. I wouldn't mind getting a legendary item now. Because I've been kind of fucking up every mission I attempt. Thank God this Let's Play's coming to an end. But now that I think about it, I only got one more episode to record, right? But tomorrow I'm gonna do Grand Theft Auto, so when the fuck am I gonna record that one more episode that I meant? I should have fucking maybe record 3 episodes today. I guess I am recording a bit earlier than usual, but as you can fucking tell, I'm a bit busy too. Keep fucking getting interrupted. I bet I will get another fucking phone call and fucking have to leave for like another fucking 20 minutes. And forget what the fuck I was talking about. So yeah, the main bad guy, while he's dying, he gives a speech that like heavily fucking reminds me of the first movie. Because he talks about the jewel that was part of the first movie. We haven't done this one. Please do it. I never shown you this minigame. At least this time I didn't fucking lost the footage of the sound. Actually, I still could fuck that up. I probably shouldn't say that. Can you guys hear the sound from the game? Because if you don't, then that means I fucked it up. Like a dumbass. A moron. Also, if you guys really liked my Patapon Let's Play, then I recommend you go watch my Patapon 1 Let's Play. I bet you guys didn't like my Patapon 2 Let's Play, did you? The fuck was that noise? I like how there's 2 of them, so I guess I can talk to either one. Now what the fuck is this guy's deal? What the fuck are they making? What the fuck are they making? What the fuck is it for? I heard that Sunpon and Sukupon. Is there something important to talk to me about? Like a random equipment they have, just has faces and talks to people. Has a mustache as if it's super fucking old. So I guess this is where I make potions. What the fuck are potions for? I don't remember using them for anything. Maybe they're used in... Oh, I guess they're used in making better Patapons. Yeah, I forgot I have that. I still haven't fucking maxed out any unique Patapon. See, in the first game I did. Because my army wasn't as fucking completely... without a direction. I just told him that... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I guess I wanted him to tell me how to play the minigame. Oh, that's counterintuitive. You press circle for red, and then you press square for blue. What the fuck? Why square for blue? Just to fuck me over? Or is it because the blue guy's on the left and the red guy's on the right, and that's how the buttons are on the controller? But fucking the blue button is X. Even though now that I look at my PS5 controller, they're all fucking gray. That fucking sucks about the PlayStation 5 controller. Why the fuck the colors of the buttons are gone? I do kinda like how the PlayStation button is like actually in the shape of PlayStation logo. Unlike how it was on PS4, which is a simple button. I was actually playing on my PS4 with my sister like a second ago. Okay, well, that's one. And man, the analog sticks feel really loose now compared to like PS5. Also, what the fuck are these guys doing? They're just like poking him and tickling him? I fucked it up, I pressed the wrong button at the very end. Oh shit, he got really into it. Yeah, that's stupid, what the fuck? Yeah, so the movie ends with Lupin supposed to be apprehended by the FBI, but then when they land in the water with Detective Conan, a submarine emerges, which Lupin claims feels familiar. I don't know what he's talking about. I believe Dragon of Doom had a scene where a submarine emerged from the water and scooped up Lupin while he was on he, Goemon, and Jigen were on like a life raft. What, did I get nothing out of this? Did I fucking failed? I think I did. It's all the stupid ass bullshit fucking minigames we got. Let's fucking defeat something or whatever the fuck, I don't know. I don't care anymore. Fucking lost my fucking positive attitude I had at the beginning of this fucking recording session. Just mainly not because I was interrupted so many times, that pissed me off too, but mainly the fucking Grand Theft Auto shit I saw. It's just so fucking terrible. Another horrible mission. Everyone is frozen already. Fuck. Yeah. So maybe they were referencing that movie. It's another fucking movie that references that. The first also references Dragon of Doom. And yeah, the very last scene of the movie is Lupin being bitch slapped off of the submarine by Fujiko. Forgot what he said to piss her off, but he did. It's a cool movie, I liked it. I remember also liking the first Detective Conan movie, even though I have no idea who Detective Conan is. Or at least I'm not as familiar with him as Lupin. I mainly came here for Lupin, and this movie mainly feels like Lupin. The entire soundtrack feels like a Lupin the First soundtrack more than Detective Conan, but I don't even know what the fuck Detective Conan's soundtrack would sound like. Oh, we get to see the answer to my question I asked. What the fuck happens to a bird Patapon in a level like this? I guess he just flies in. That's nice. At least he throws the spear in like a downward arc. See? So at least he actually fucking throws them correctly. I don't think he needs to do a backflip just to throw spears like that. Seems fucking dangerous, like he's gonna fall off. Seems kind of fucking a bit too flashy. Whatever. I'm not a fucking Patapon riding a bird with a fucking spear. Or whatever the fuck I called these before. What did I call these? I don't even know if that's actually what they're supposed to be. Javelin, that's what I called these before. Javelin, if that's what it is. It's probably just another fucking different kind of spear. Well, isn't that what a javelin is? Just a spear? I guess it is. Or is it? Oh, you know, another kind of Patapon in Patapon 3 is a Patapon wielding a pike. Did I mention that? Pike is basically just like really fucking long spear. And I remember there's one of the bad guys who turns to be a good guy throughout the course of Patapon 3, wields a pike. She's the only, like, female hero Patapon, and I guess she's going to be like a love interest to the main guy who you have. Which I guess if I ever fucking record Patapon 3, I'm gonna name him Roro again. I think, right? Yeah, I probably will. What was I saying? Yeah, so the movie's good. I liked it. Wish I could watch it in a like better quality. You know what where the fuck I found this movie? I found it on Facebook, of all places. That's the second movie I downloaded off of Facebook. The first one was an Initial D movie. One of the short movies. The Initial D had special stage or something like that. Yeah, so I'm pretty positive with this movie, I watched all of the Lupin the Third movies, and there were a couple of ones that I didn't like. There was one that I think Bye Bye Liberty Island is the one that I fucking hated the most. It has a supporting character of a little kid who's annoying as fuck. The plot is very predictable and really fucking lazy in my opinion. And the only scene I remember from the movie is the finale where Lupin flies away on a helicopter, carrying the Statue of Liberty away with him. He saw the Statue of Liberty, that's the thing about this movie, that he tries to steal it because there's like a secret surrounding it, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, there were a couple of ones that are very forgettable. And there were a couple of ones that just looked really ugly or whatever. But I liked, for example, the Golden Tower of Babylon. Looked pretty ugly, but it was pretty cool. So I would say overall, I don't really regret watching these movies. It's just that, like, I could have easily just watched part 5 without watching all these fucking movies, and it's not like I would have fucking missed much. One reference to Castle of Cagliostro. Well, okay, Castle of Cagliostro I could have fucking watched it. It's a good movie. But I doubt they will ever reference Dead or Alive or anything like that. That's the title of the movie, not the game. I'm not talking about the game right now. Lupin the Third, Dead or Alive, that's a movie like that. The problem with that movie I have, from what I remember, is that the movie looks really good, and the plot was kind of interesting, even though I don't remember what it was, but I just remember that it was interesting. But the main fucking issue I had with it was character design. Mainly with Zenigata. I could not for the love of me look at Zenigata. You know how Zenigata has like a really big chin? And for example, part 5 depicts him with just having like a really wide fucking square shaped chin. But in the earlier parts, his chin kinda like was in the shape of like a W. Like a very rounded up W, you know what I'm trying to say? Can you picture that? Well, this movie exaggerates his chin so much that it looks like he has 2 fucking tumors growing out of his chin, and it looks so fucking disgusting I couldn't fucking look at it. Like, just straight up looks disgusting. Just fucking these 2 fucking tumors growing out of his fucking chin. Fucking gross. Am I done with this fucking video? I'm fucking sick of this. I'm keep failing all of my fucking attempts at any fucking level. I'm trying to show you some cool shit, like the secret level you can do. And I'm fucking dying and failing on each fucking one of them because my fucking team's a bunch of morons. Fucking pig-headed, stupid red mask wearing, fucking scythe-carrying, stupid-ass little shield fucking carrying as well. Motherfuckers keep fucking getting into danger. What's up with his shield, by the way? That looks like a default fucking shield. Did they try to balance it? Or maybe that's why he's so weak, maybe he really is carrying the default shield. I don't think that's the default shield though. I think the default shield doesn't look like that. Or does it? I can't remember what the default shield looks like. I'm about to run out of time, by the way. If that's not bad enough that I'm fucking dying, the fucking timer's about to run out. Oh fuck. But I'm so close. It's just this fortification and there's a fucking gate right behind it. I can pull it off. The episode's almost over. Just fucking prepare myself for the fucking inevitable end. Ah, this fucking sucks so fucking bad. I'm honestly quite mad at myself. These last 3 episodes could have easily not been recorded and you wouldn't fucking miss much. Gave me opportunity to talk about Lupin. You know why I'm talking about like movies I watched and episodes of shows I watched recently? Because I just want to talk about them, but I know not a single person who'd give a fuck. So I'm just talking your ear off if you're watching this fucking video. Also, another mission failed. Congratulations to me. See you fellas next episode. Bye.